Picture this. You hop into Dandy's World one day after a run. However, you finally unlocked your first main, V version 1. After months of searching for her twisted variant, you're so excited to play her, only to get extremely confused. She's really slow, and stealth is really low, so you immediately die. What I've just described was completely made up. Could this have happened? I don't know. Personally, my first match as V was kinda chaotic, and just kinda boring. I just left. But enough about me. We're gonna talk about V. But before that, I think we need to add some color. Much better. Good morning, everyone. My name is FNF Champ, and welcome to the V tutorial. You may be wondering to yourself, who the hell is V? And why does there need to be a designated tutorial for her? Well, before we get into that, let's go over the character herself. V was released on June 14, 2024, making her a Day 1 toon along with every other main and toon released during the initial release. As stated on the Dandy's World wiki, V is a, quote, straightforward and blunt toon who sometimes acts arrogant and superior. She is also logical and wants the best for the other toons, and even wants them to be better themselves, although she may be blunt about it. Despite her blunt attitude, she shows that she cares for the other toons, and her rudeness is unintentional. If you ask me, personality as a game show host fits tremendously. It has also shown that she doesn't like to be seen as more than a machine, as implied by her interaction with Roger. It's clear that she cares for the others, and that's exactly what you do as V in game. Let's go to that. As V, your one active ability benefits everyone in your team. This is, of course, excluding your one passive. Speaking of that passive, let's get into her abilities. V has two abilities, Mic Check and Camera Hijack. Mic Check is the ability that benefits your entire team, and Camera Hijack is the ability that benefits only you. Let's go to that one first. Camera Hijack is a passive ability that highlights the tuners on completed machines. This one is quite useful due to V being an extractor herself, with 4 stars into the skill check category, and a full 5 stars in extraction speed. It's also worth noting that she only has 2 stars in movement speed, 3 in stamina, and 2 in stealth, and I'll go more in depth into stats later. So obviously, she's extremely good with extracting trinkets. But I'll get into trinkets later with stats. Anyway, moving on to her second ability, Mic Check. Mic Check highlights all twisteds and machines for 50 seconds. Obviously, you're going to want to spam this 24/7. And that's exactly what I'm doing in this clip. Here, in this clip, I'm spamming the F key on my keyboard like it's a fucking Geometry Dash level. Now, normally while this video was still in planning, I was going to say something about how I was stuck at 99% Sprout Twisted research, but while I was recording footage for this video, I ran into him. So yeah, I do have Sprout's trinket now, but I don't plan on unlocking him anytime soon, because I just got V like 5 hours ago as I was writing the script. That's besides the point. The whole point I was getting at is how you depend on your team. As V, you depend on your support, whether it's someone like Astro or Gordy giving you buffs, or someone healing you. You cannot go solo unless you are just that good at the game. Take healers for example. Being a main character, V only has 2 hearts. This means she is heavily dependent on healers, as well as bandages and medkits. You should prioritize bandages, however. Another thing, remember that time I said V had low speed and stamina? Well, you need help from your team with that too. Specifically the Astro players. All of you are go-to best wear. Moving along, you should also rely on speed candies, stamina candies, cans to pop, and bottles to pop. It's also worth mentioning that distractors and corners to hide are key to survival as V. Otherwise, you might end up dying in a stupid way. Another important thing is good communication. Communicating with your team well is a must-have for any good Dandy's World player. Some teams chat up a storm, while others are very quiet. Either way, you have to still alert your team when you find useful items. Another key factor is trinkets. Let's talk about that. This section will list strategies I found useful, and also ones from the Dandy's World wiki. My salutations to all you wiki writers out there. Obviously, I use the V-Mode the most. I mean, it was literally made for her. I also use Speedy Fuse to go just a bit faster now with some twisteds. However, I never really showed this in any of the clips. You can also use the Pink Bow, or Vanity Mirror. For a more extraction build, the wiki recommends the Magnifying Glass and the Participation Award combo. But I personally don't have the latter. Moving on, there are pretty much infinite combos, so you can mix and match to your liking. But those are just my opinions. Take them with a grain of salt. While recording this, I found some funny bugs and glitches, and also random occurrences. For one, using mic check when Gordy is on the floor causes you to literally see Twisted Gordy underneath the map in a T-pose. I found this pretty funny. Another thing, in this clip, we can see this Rebecca deliberately run into the Razzle Dazzle circle. Well, normally I would excuse this. Probably a new player, and they run out? Okay, they obviously know what they did. This is a griefer. But surely it's just a one-time thing, right? They did it again? Dude, what the fuck? Now, I was meaning to review the footage to see what exact trinkets they had. Upon further examination, no. This is not a new player. They have the bow, needle, and thread, and the friendship bracelet. Not to mention they were also taking tape so the Sprouts couldn't get them beforehand, and they walk in the circle. They obviously knew what they did. Everyone is rooting for their death, me included.
Kill that boy! Kill that boy! Kill that boy! Kill that boy!
Anyway, I don't quite know how to wrap this video up, so here's a clip of me unlocking V while the outro music plays. Huh? Is that good? Alright then. See ya. Hey, chat, after recording the lines here, I just wanted to say, I'm just gonna roll some of the clips of me playing the game. Yeah, because this video's way too short. Yeah, that's it.